Great to see you guys. Happy days before Cabo. And if you haven't seen me today, I'm wearing my celebratory let's go to Mexico and have fun shirt. I looked in my closet, I go, what looks like fun? And of course, right here, baby, this is my get ready, stretch, warm up for the palm trees and the sun and the good times. So stoked. Hi, Carmen. Good to see you. I love your smile. It always cheers me up. What's up, Sid? Good to see you, man. We got things rocking up there. Viet is in the house. What's up, man? Good to see you. Jared, my man. Jackie, Clark, Julie. Hey, Julie Fish, how are you? Good to see you. And all right, commit or quit leader. I like that. That's great. We're calling you Mrs. Commit or Quit, man. You get on with your life. Chris Camporelli, stud. Kimbro's in the house. Okay, guys. So today is going to be kind of like the commit or quit queen over here. We're gonna talk a little bit about the verb called action. I'm going to challenge you guys today. So I'm proud to say I made a list for Cabo, and I have absolutely killed it. I hit it out of the park. I did everything I said I was going to do. Okay, that's not true. 3 people I didn't call, but here was my really, really important list. And none of these people are going to Cabo. Now 4 of them with all the check, they're going to Cabo. And I got them all to go to Cabo in the last week. So very excited about that. But then other people, I started conversations for coffee, conversations for strategy. Let's do a strategy meeting session. Let's just get together and have lunch. But the ball's moving. Hey, how you doing? Checking in on you. Because a lot of you, if you haven't talked to them wrong, you go, hey, do you want to go to Cabo? It's like, whoa. It's a bit like dating, you know, well, maybe you do, but let's see if I can get my phone. My whole screen just vanished. You don't just go to someone and say, hey, you want to go to Palm Springs for the weekend? Like, we don't even know each other. What do you invite me to Palm Springs for the weekend yet? Why don't we, go to coffee first and build a relationship, go to lunch, maybe invite me to your how to become a superstar listing agent workshop. Then from there, maybe invite me to your business planning clinic. Do you have a business plan? No, I don't. Well, hey, if you don't have a business plan, then you have a hope. And hope is good, but it's not a strategy. So you learn to talk to people like this. So let's get together and come up with a business plan. And you're like, but I don't know what to tell them, Brent. Rob walked out of the room. We have our digital business planning workshop. You could actually take that and use it in person. Do you know you could take the digital business planning booklet we use for our workshop and meet with somebody in person and sit down with the Via, sit down with the Kimbro, sit down with the Tom Costello. Someone's mic is hot. Let's see, commit or quit. It's Mrs. Commit or Quit. There you go. Thank you. And then, and so what happens is you can sit down with people and actually go over the digital business plan. So when Rob gets back in here, we will have him post it in the chat. Now, Clark, or if somebody has that, Jared, you can post it in the chat yourself. We'll see if someone has the digital business planning workbook. Now we have a digital planning workbook from Sean Kokoska. We have a digital planning workbook from Viral Workman, and we have a digital planning workbook, I think, from Bill Pipes. We have a few of them, right? We have Viral Workman, Bill Pipes, Sean Kokoska. We have various different digital. Rick Jiha? Had one?
Yeah, he did it for us twice.
That is awesome. Rick Jiha has one. So the one we've been using recently is it Viral Workman or is it Sean Kokoska's? Which one was it? He gave us, can we post that in the chat? All right. So our illustrious leader and a man I cannot express enough appreciation for, Rob Letzinger, who I love. I don't like the guy. I love him, and I'm so blessed to have him as a part of my life. He sits right there, and he is the best. There's the hand waving at you. He's the best. I mean, he goes, can I get you coffee? Do you need anything? And I mean, he's the best. And, when I hired Stroop's funny. He's like, don't ever ask me to get you coffee, ever. Funny. I get Stroop coffee. I don't have a chip on my shoulder. He's like, don't you ever. Rob doesn't either. And Stroop doesn't, but he totally does. Just, I can't ask him to get me coffee. He drew the line there or something. So anyways, okay, good. So I think we just posted in the chat, in a Dropbox, you can all get the digital copy, the latest business planning workbook. Print that sucker out and say, David Gurwells, I want to meet with you. Do you have a business plan for 2025 and 2026? They're going to say no every single time. 1 out of 10 have a business plan. 1 out of 10. 9 out of 10 don't. You're going to sound really intelligent. Well, I don't know if I have the confidence to coach a Sid Smith or a Carmen or a Jackie McKelvin. Trust me, they just, they don't know. And you go, I like to help you come up with a business plan. I have a strategic business plan. I'd like to meet with you and go over. It's all about you, all about your goals and dreams. It's about your kids. Because again, hope is not a strategy. Having a business plan is a strategy. Let's meet. And then you go over it with them, give them a copy and you go over it page by, ask them the questions in front of you. You're going to sound like a genius. They're going to freaking love it. And you're going to be pouring more into them than their branch manager, their broker owner, their sales manager at Coldwell Banker, their team leader at Keller Williams. Are you doing that stuff? So what I did was I made a list. I started with the list. There it is for those of you who just got here. And I started meeting with people, having coffees, lunches, strategy meetings. I did it on Zoom. I did it in person. And then on those 4, you see, check. I got them to buy tickets, rooms. Did I help pay for some tickets? Yep. Did I help pay for some rooms? Yep. The Hyatt Ziva sold out. Last night, I went online, not through our room block. Our room block sold out at the Hyatt Ziva. Our room block is sold out at the Hyatt Place. I went online last night directly to the Hyatt Place Los Cabos. What's it called? The Hyatt Place Los Cabos. I went direct. I booked 3 rooms from April 11th to April 14th. I shortened it up because guess what? I'm paying for the rooms. So I got them coming in the 11th. They'll be the 12th, the 13th, and the 14th. And then that afternoon, I make sure the flight was 3:30 or later. Because at 12:30, it's over. They can be at the airport by 1 o'clock. It is a 25-minute drive to the airport, and they're there 2.5 hours early. So if they leave a half hour late, they don't leave till 1, they'll be there by 1:30. They'll still be 2 hours early for an international flight. There's still time to get people there. People are, Clark, unmute yourself. Didn't you get somebody to commit to come to Cabo Friday or something of this last week or something crazy?
Actually, on Monday.
So Monday last week?
No, this week. Got it committed on Monday, and I'm waiting to hear from
time out. Yesterday. I like that. Sounds better. Monday sounds far away. He had someone committed to go yesterday.
Yep.
And you're working on more people.
Yeah, I have 2 more. One's supposed to let me know today. He has some passport issues, and I don't know if you're aware of this, but if you have a passport issue, you can go directly to Tucson, Arizona, and get a passport over the counter. And it has to be within 2 weeks of the actual travel date. And you set the appointment, you go in there in the morning, you go out for lunch, come back and pick up your passport.
You can fly into Tucson. You do what you have to do. Yep. Now check it out. Now, so if it's 2 months away, you can't do it. In other words, it needs to be an emergency within 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Same thing. I believe San Francisco does it in a day. So you do this. You go to watch this. Those of you, every single one of you, here's something else you have to do. If B Gove has right here, Chat GPT, has Chat GPT, I'm shaming you. Like if I have this, you have to, so watch this. I touch the button. Here it is. I'm opening Chat GPT, the little microphone in the bottom here, that little microphone right there. I'm going to hit it. Let me see if I can do it backwards. What's the fastest way for me to get a passport? Question mark.
Yeah.
It recorded the first thing I said. Boom. I saw there's the question. There's expedite service. It takes 3 to 5 weeks. There's an agency, 72 hours or less. And then they give you the names. Private expediting, 24 to 48 hours. Work with the State Department to expedite the process, State Department. And I go, so let's say I have the 72 hours or less. Please give me the names of the agencies that expedite passports. Rush My Passport. Look how easy this is. There's the website, rushmypassport.com. Boom, 24 to 40 hours. Travel documents, traveldocs.com. Boom. ChatGPT will change. I use it. I just downloaded it 2 weeks ago. I'm like, how do you make chocolate chip cookies? How do I find my keys? How do I say something nice to my wife? You know, I mean, it's
It's
awesome.
going to be the next largest search engine, I think.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Right? I mean, I do the same thing. I don't ask how to make chocolate chip cookies, but I definitely ask it a lot of things, and it writes everything. I'm like the best writer ever now.
There you go. There you go. Use it.
Amazing. Yeah, you can actually, I put in there, give me the direct line to Hyatt Place in Cabo, give me the direct line to Hyatt Ziva, and you can call directly in there without going through the reservation service and usually can get a room.
Give me Brent Gove's private phone number. Give me Brent Gove's bank account. Give me the account card to his black card. You can get anything. It's all right there. It's totally awesome. So have fun with it. I'm telling you, I use it all the time. You go to Apple Store, download. I think it's just called, I did it. If I did it, it looks like this. It looks like a little kind of a brain thing. Chat GPT. It's $20 a year, I think. Awesome. Like my mom fell and cracked her pelvis in 5 places, fractured it. And I could go, what are the odds of my mom recovering at 87 from a cracked pelvis? And it's going to tell me everything. How can I best care for my mom in this situation? If I had an x-ray, I could just put the x-ray in like a picture. Please analyze this x-ray and tell me how bad you think this fracture is. It did it. As you know, I have right here, I have a bone spur. Hit it on the way out this morning, hit the door, just hit it solid. Oh my gosh. It was awesome. It's going to be an amazing and awesome day. Woo! Lit me up. I did not need coffee. I was like, oh, baby, man. It's like a ding. I mean, I just hammered it. It was really fun. Wish you guys could have been there. Anyway, so it's like, woohoo, it only gets better from here. So A, download Chat GPT. B, make a list. I want you to make a list. So we're going to do that right now. We are action people. So everyone get a newspaper. Get a newspaper. Get a piece of paper. I'm going to even make a new list. And I want you to make a list of people you're going to invite to your next business planning clinic. Or you can I want you to put business planning clinic. You're going to call people and say, hey, look, I know you're leaving Coldwell. I know you're staying at Coldwell Banker. I know you're staying at Remax. Great. Stay there for 25 years. But I want to meet with you, Jared. Do you have a business plan for the next 12 months? No. I want to meet with you and come up with a strategic business plan. I want things for you, not from you. I want to help you. Would you like me to meet with you? And I have a business plan I want to go over step by step. We'll grab lunch. We'll go over it. I guarantee you'll leave that lunch so excited. What do you say? And they're going to say, okay, sure, really? Or they go, no, I'm too busy. I don't have time for that. Who cares what they say? Now do that 35 times today. The reason you don't have more is because you're not doing more. It's simple. Success is a math problem. You are not swinging the bat enough. So right now, everybody right now, Rob, Maestro, can we put on some music, some inspiring music in the background? We're going to take 5 minutes and we're going to put some music on and I want you to make, you could do a master lead generation clinic. You could do how to become luxury listing collaboration. I want you to make a list. You could do a couple. I'm going to invite these people to luxury listing, and then you set up the meetings. You can have 10 people there. It doesn't matter. You get 10 people in a room talking about how to get more luxury listings. You invite a star in to share their ideas. Like, well, who would I get? Well, if your life depended on it, you'd get someone. So don't worry about that. Just say, I would like to do a luxury thing. I'd like to do a commercial thing. I'd like to do a business planning clinic. Maybe I meet with them in person and do strategy call. So right now, I'm going to sit here and think myself, I'm going to make a whole new list. But by the way, I executed. I got people coming to Cabo and more people. Best turn I've ever had. So do we got any music yet? I know I threw that on you, Rob. We're still working on the music. But we're going to start. You got 5 minutes. Watch this.
Sorry.
5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Life is a beautiful, crazy design.
By the way, you can show me your list in 5 minutes. I'm asking every one of you to show me your list. You hate me now. I know. Start writing.
And it's where I'm here. I just wanna stay amazing.
judge people. Put them down.
Amazing day. Amazing day. Amazing day.
I'm going to look at your list, start writing. Want to see more names. You can text them. Call it magic. Call it true. I call it magic when I'm with you. And I just got broken into two. Still I call it magic when I'm next to you. And I don't, and I don't, and I don't, and I don't. No, I don't, it's true. I don't, no, I don't, no, I don't, no, I don't want anybody else but you. I don't, no, I don't, no, I don't, no, I don't. No, I don't, it's true. I don't, no, I don't, no, I don't, no, I don't want anybody else but you. 30 more
Call
seconds.
it magic. Cut me into two. I'm of all your magic. I disappear from view, and I can't get over. Can't get over you. Still I call it magic. You're such a precious jewel.
Okay. Time's up. Time's up. All right. So I'm going to count mine. Everyone count them. Put number your people real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right. So I have 16 different key people I can call. Now, what I chose to do, you could do, again, a lead generation workshop. Could do a listing workshop. We just had John Sy come to Sacramento and kill it. You could do a master buyer mastery event. You could do commercial. You could do luxury, business planning clinic. That's really huge. If you want to know the biggest turnout, people turn out for the business planning clinic. They just love it. They love the title. And it's easy. Kevin Ma, do you have a business plan? No, I don't. I said, do you think it would benefit you to have one, or are you just going to kind of grope like, no, I need to, everyone knows they need one. And you use the old, just say that should flow off your tongue like water out of a cup. Hope is not a strategy. Hoping next year's different from this year, you'll never get there. You're doomed to repeat year after year. So let's come up with a plan. So what I'm doing is I came up with mine. Here's at the top: strategy, call, Zoom. So some of these people will be a call, some Zoom. I'm leaving from Puerto Rico for a couple of months, so I can't. I'd prefer to meet belly button to belly button, eyeball to eyeball. You feel every day if you meet someone for breakfast or coffee, or you meet them for lunch or a cup of coffee at 4:30 in the afternoon before you wrap up your day, and you sit down with them, you bust out the business plan. We gave it to you, print it out, keep it. Use it. We got permission to use verbal welcoming. It's the best business plan. You will look intelligent. You hand them one, you have one, and then ask them the questions. And you're going to sound like you are a professor, and going to sound like a student. And it's all about them. According to Dale Carnegie, and Clark, you don't get to answer because I know Clark knows the name. And Matthew Stewart, you don't get to answer either. And Tom Costello, you don't get to answer either. I know you three of you know the answer to this question. According to Dale Carnegie, what's the most beautiful word in the English dictionary? Nope. I said you don't get to answer, Tom. Who knows? Who knows? Wave at me or unmute yourself. Who knows?
Yes.
No, it's not yes. Good guess, Jonathan. Good guess. I like yes. Firstly, as a salesperson, that is my favorite word in the English dictionary. But for normal people, what's the favorite word? You're special, Jonathan, like me. Anybody know the most beautiful word in the English language? Anybody else want to take a guess at it? All right, Tom, go ahead and tell them what the most beautiful word is in the English dictionary.
Their own name.
Exactly. When I say Jim, as in Jim Fury, when I say, hey, Wendy, how are you? When you say, hey, Brent, when you say, hey, Gove, playfully, that's cool. But we say, hey, Brent, how are you? I like Jared, Jackie, Kevin, Jonathan, how are you? When people, it's like, hey, sup, right? But when say, hey, Kimbro, it's so good to see you again.
Jackie McKevlin actually got it in the chat, Brent, just to let you know, honorable mention.
Honorable, who got it? Who got it in the chat?
Jackie McKevlin.
You're cheating, Jackie. You're giving everyone the answers. Yeah, you were that one. You're bad. Sit by Jackie in class. She'll give you the answers.
Are we telling how many people? How many? I got 19.
I love it. So you beat me. Okay, show your names. We'll go. Let's see. I got 16. I went up to 16 on my list. There it is. Come on, Clark. Let me see your list.
22.
22. Julie Fish. Let's see the list, Julie. You're not off the hook. How many you got? How many is that? Oh, I can't hear you. Oh, 10? You got 10. Good. Keep adding to it.
Are these new people, Brent, or people that you've already had on your list?
Some of these people are already in my business, but they need a call. They need to know I love them. Some of them are prospects. I didn't say who it was. They could be in your business. They could be people looking to get in your business. They could be people that want nothing to do with EXP. We're going to
Okay, let's start over.
Yes. Why? Oh, because you can add more people now. Yeah. So here's the deal. You sponsor people, then you got to love people. Some people you don't sponsor, and they don't join you, and they're never going to join you, but it's our job to love them anyways. If you're just loving them because you're going to join you, then it's tit for tat. It's you scratch my back, I scratch yours. You do what I want, I help you. How about they don't do what you want and you help them? How about we help them because that's what loving, caring people do. Like, I am okay with you staying at Coldwell Banker for the next 30 years. I want you to have a better life. I'm going to help you. You do not, in fact, I forbid you to ever leave Sotheby's. You can never leave Compass. Stay there. Let me help you. Because I know it's going to be helping your kids, your husband, your wife, your family. Let me help you. Really? Really? John Jennings. I helped him for months and months and months. He goes, I want to be clear. I'm never coming to EXP. I go, never come to EXP. I'm helping you because I like you, and I believe it's the right thing to do. And every month I'd meet with him and have lunch. It was fun. He and his wife, Valerie. Now we're dear friends. He runs my real estate business, runs it, the Made for More real estate business. He's the boss. He runs it. And I honestly didn't know if they'd come or not. So who are you pouring into? And if you want someone to pour into you, would you like Mel Robinson to pour into you? Would you like Tony Robbins to pour into you? Would you like, who do you think is amazing, right? Jamie, the woman who built It's Cosmetics. I mean, the world's super small. You can get in all these people's lives like that. RFK, Dr. Oz. I mean, I've gotten to know these people and I can introduce you to these people. But here's the deal. The more people you pour into, the more people pour into you. If no one's smiling at you, you're not smiling at people. People smile at me all day long because you know why? I smile at them. And in Puerto Rico, they don't smile. They don't smile in Puerto Rico. Puerto Ricans are funny. If you go, hey, they go, hey, they don't smile. I go, hey, good morning. How are you? They're like, oh, I'm fine. Thank you. And it freaks them out. I love freaking out Puerto Ricans. It's my favorite thing to do. And so, because they're so shocked, they don't smile. They just don't. And so I'm gonna get them to smile, and they're gonna bring me to their side of the fence, or I'm bringing them to my side of the fence, and my side of the fence is happy. Sun's out shining, the birds are chirping, and that's the world I live in, man. It's a world full of love. So I want you to go love people that are never coming to EXP, that are you're never gonna sell them a house. And there's time to, I go, there's time to do it. There's time to work up, get up at 4 a.m. and work out. Oh, I'm tired at 4 a.m. Go to bed at 9. If you go to bed at 9, you've had 7 hours sleep, you're awake at 4 in the morning. 7 hours will do it. I got to get up at 10. What time do you go to bed? 2. Have some discipline. I'm going to bed earlier and earlier. I'm getting up early and earlier. My mornings are getting longer and longer. It's beautiful. I watch the sunrise all the time now. Never used to watch sunrise. I was like, do they even let light and oxygen out before 7 a.m.? I joke around it like that. I don't think they should let light and oxygen out yet, but it's out. And so you have your list. And then what is he going to do? Like I decided I'm doing a strategy call / Zoom, right? So some will be a call, probably most will be a Zoom. And I'm going to sit down and do, I'll pre-think the questions. Now, if I was going to do the business plan with them, I feel better in person, right? And I'll give them I don't print it out in black and white. Don't cheap it out. That workbook is stunning, full color, typeset, designed graphically appealing to the eye, and you're going to look like a stud, Mrs. Stud, Mr. Stud, and you're going to be going to a consultant position, and you're the teacher, they're the student. And as you pour into them, and it may not be now, it took me 9 months to sponsor John and Valerie, and I don't know if I'd ever sponsor them. So that is a good thing. So I want to hear from you. Unmute yourselves. Are you going to do a business planning workshop? Are you going to do a lead generation workshop? What are you going to do? Like, what are you going to promote and get people? What's your plan? Who wants to go first? I want to hear what some of your ideas are. Wendy, you got your hand up? I'll do it.
All right. Yep. I'm actually having one. It's called Listings and Lattes. We have it every first Friday of every month at my lender's office. They make us coffee and someone brings snacks to go with the coffee. And I teach stuff about landing listings. And this week is First Friday. We are all about YouTube, like putting your listing on YouTube, keywords, how to do it, how to run the ads, all the good stuff. So
I love it. Listings and lattes. How creative is that? Mm-hmm. You can do 2 for Tuesday. I'm going to show you how to get 2 listings every Tuesday. 2 for Tuesday. 2 listings every Tuesday. Listings and lattes. Fun Friday. We're going to show you how to, whatever. You can have fun with this. Great. Love that. She's already getting it. Jared, go ahead. Out in Richmond, Virginia.
We've got a role play on Thursday that I've already pumped out. We've got Wednesday, which is a grid investment meetup. So that's tomorrow. And then we've got a big event called Prospect 2025 coming up on March 25th. We've got about 150 tickets for that. So that's all just this month.
You could do 2 or 3 events. You could do an investor meetup. I have Jared Wombley coming in. He owns 128 homes, owns them. And he's going to come teach you how you can get 2 or 3 in this next year. Think people want to come? They come. Jared, EXP agent. He's out of Missouri. Why isn't Jared coming to speak for you? I'll tell you why. A, you don't even know him. B, invite him. Now you know him. Look him up and say, hey, Jared, would you fly to Kansas? Would you fly to Richmond? Would you fly to, because like Jared Davis, there's Jared, Gerad. He knows him from the inner circle, but the dude owns 125 properties. Now Jared owns more doors than that. When you start owning more than a home or 2 or 3, you no longer call homes. You call doors. For fun. Jared, how many doors do you own these days? What are you up to?
I'm at 244, but I have 57 under contract right now. So when we close in May, that will put me over 300.
That's pretty awesome. So he's on the East Coast. If he said, Jared, I will fly you down. Could you just do a morning trip? Fly in down for an hour, speak for a couple hours. We'll bring Evelyn Sprint, then you can fly back. I'll pay you. Now I'm saying he'll do it, but if you don't ask, the answer is always no. How did I get Tony Robbins? I asked. How to get Ed Milet? I asked. How to get Tom Ferry? I asked. There's plenty of people asked who said no. I don't talk about them. You guys talk about your losses. I don't talk about it, right? I tell you my wins and I tell you I've struggled, but I literally don't remember. I don't remember. I remember, as Jonathan put it, the yeses. So good. So you need to set up, what is your next class? Jackie, unmute yourself. She's like, oh, crud. Jackie, she did not know I was going to do this. She's not prepared for this. It's okay, Jackie. Unmute yourself. you put something in the chat. Now I'm focused on you. So, Jackie, what class are you going to put on at a title company or a mortgage company using their conference room for free? I'll probably bring in some bagels and coffee. They'll cater it for you. Maybe 10, 15 people. You guys don't think of 100 people. I mean, what if 40 show up, then GM pack it. It's okay. Sorry, 80 of you have to come next time. We had a great turnout. It's energy. But Jackie, I want you to do a class in the next 30 to 45 days. If you were to do a class, what class would you do? Would it be a listing workshop? Would it be a business planning workshop? Would it be a mastering lead generation workshop? What appeals to you, Jackie?
I would say how to sign 90% of the listings at the appointment that you go on.
Okay, good. So how to get a signed listing 90% of the time on every listing appointment you go to? How to succeed 90% with listings? Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. I love it. And so when are you going to do this? I want to know when. I'll put it on the spot hard.
Okay, let's do it. Let's see here. Let me look at the April calendar. Probably the 24th?
I love it. April 24th. I'm sold. I'm in. Okay, done. Okay. You have a date. Now, where are you going to do it? You going to do a title company or a mortgage company? Where do you live? What state?
Colorado. Probably.
Colorado. So you don't use lawyers. You use title companies and mortgage companies, right? You can do it at your lawyer's office for you East Coast people. But would you use a title company or Morgan First American, Old Republic, Chicago Title, or Guild Case? Who would you use?
First Integrity Title, and I know I can pack the room.
There you go. And do they have a nice conference room at their title company? That's here. Free. Everyone say the word for me. Say it. It sounds nice. Free. 4-letter word starts with an F. Free. It's a good F word. You could say the F word, free. It rolls off the tongue. And then you say, hey, then you tell your escrow officer, hey, would you, your title rep, would you come share 2 minutes? You got to give them a time frame. 2 minutes. And in 2 minutes, they could say a lot about why they should use XYZ title company. And then do you have a favorite escrow officer there, Jackie?
Yeah. Yep.
Who? What's her name? Or
Beth
his name?
Baltz.
What?
Her name is Beth, and my rep is Becca.
Becca, and your escrow officer is Bev?
Beth.
So say, Beth, I know they usually hate talking escrow officers. They don't like talking. The title reps will talk all day long. Beth, I want you to come up and just say hi for 30 seconds to a minute. Just greet everybody. And I'm going to brag on you and say, Beth is the best escrow officer. She saved my bacon more times than I can count. And and then because they got to put a face with a name. And so please, they've given us their office. Please throw them a bone, give them an escrow. They'll love it. And then you might have 10 people there, 8 people there. You might have 18 people there. Like she said, you can pack it out. This is how you grow EXP, by providing value. Now I'm going to do one more person. We're having fun here. Jonathan. Since Jonathan said yes, he obviously is saying yes to himself. He's speaking up. Unmute yourself, Jonathan. Jonathan, what city and state do you live in?
I'm in Denver, Colorado.
Oh, you're there by Jackie. Do you know Jackie?
I do not.
Well, now you do. Jackie, are you in Denver? Jackie, where are you?
Yeah, Denver.
So maybe.
Hey, Jonathan.
Jonathan could come to get a listing signed 90% of the time event. And Jonathan, I'm about to ask Jonathan what his event is. So Jonathan,
yes.
Do you want to do a business planning clinic? Do you want to do a luxury workshop? What appeals to you? Commercial real estate, investment real estate, like Jared's doing? What
I'll
do you
probably
think
do
about?
the business planning clinic.
Do you know where you can get a digital business plan?
Yeah, I have it right in front of me, right here.
There you go, baby, right in front of you. Does it look good? You flipping through it, isn't it beautiful?
Yeah, the 31 pages. Yeah.
Yep. And then what you want to do is print them full color. Do not cheap this out.
Okay.
And say, I got 10 seats. Are you in or out? Because I got people lining up for it. And then you fill that room, invite Jackie to bring a few people. You and Jackie team up if you want.
Okay.
And if you were to do it, would you use a mortgage company conference room or a title company conference room?
First Integrity also.
Oh, is that the same one Jackie's using?
I use the one in Denver Tech Center.
Yeah,
Is that the one you use?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Becca Strang is mine.
Yeah,
me too.
So you know she's doing hers on the 28th of April, I think she said, or the 24th. So when are you doing yours, Jonathan? Is it going to be
I don't know.
Now, come on, man. Look at the calendar. We're action people.
Well, I have to do it. My son is off. So it would be 17th, Thursday the 17th.
Now, so when you do this on the 17th, you go, hey, if you like this, on the 24th, we're doing this, right? And so we'll be back here, same time, same place, same bat channel. And we have this speaker coming in. And the key is you want to bring in a speaker who is a really successful at real estate, and they just fold that script. Everyone gets a page. Okay, next page, we're going to answer this. And you have some music coming in and out, and you fill it out, and you're going to leave with a written business plan in your can, full color, full quality. You're going to have clarity. Clarity is power. And then next month we're doing how to get listings, or next week on the 24th. And so you guys could have some synergy here. This is great. I didn't even know you guys were in the same city, same state. What are the odds of that?
First time here.
Yeah. So Jonathan, what's your last name?
Martinez.
Okay, next time on your thing, make sure you put it there, because you just shown up Jonathan, so nobody can find you. You probably can't see it, but it says Jonathan. And you want to go and edit and put Martinez so people can find you, like Julie Fish, Mark Broom, Jolie McKelvin.
To my Zoom settings?
Yeah, something like that. I'm not really sure where to do it.
I'll figure it
around. There's some, anybody know?
Chat GPT it.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. I'll see if Michelle will fly now. That would be great.
Yeah, so if you put the mouse over your screen, Jonathan, like I'm swirling mine, upper right hand corner is 3 bubbles. You open the bubbles and it opens a bunch of drop down things, and you probably edit profile picture name. Is that where they do it? No, I don't know if that will do it. No, that's the profile picture. Rename. It's the very bottom. Boom. Rename. There it is. I changed mine to hello like that in 5 seconds. There you go. You did yours. So I better change mine back because I'm going to forget. All right. So again, everyone know how to change that. 3 bubbles, go to the bottom, rename, boom. I'll put Brent Gove in before I forget. And so every one of you needs to pick an event and then invite somebody. Don't maybe, if you don't have a lot of mojo yet, maybe pick somebody that can drive in or can fly within 45 minutes to an hour, and get them to come and do your first event, and start doing this every month. And then Jonathan, you actually need a plan too. You finish this one, you do another one in May. Jackie, you finish this one, you do another one in May or June, and you guys, every couple of weeks, you have something happen. You guys become more helpful than Coldwell Banker, Remax, and Keller Williams. And you have interesting speakers coming in, and you're providing value. This is how I did it in Sacramento. And at the end of 6 months, I had 345 people. At the end of the year, I had 870. Jennifer Meek is here. She's from Sacramento. Jennifer, did I do a meeting last week on how to list homes? A big, powerful, unmute yourself. You're muted there, girlfriend.
Yep.
And so were you there last week with John Sy?
Yep.
How good?
Yes, it was amazing. He was fabulous.
Was it packed?
Packed always when we have stuff like that. I mean, every time I feel like it's packed.
Every month. And then when we finished John Sy, I wasn't there because I was in with Tony Robbins. Mm-hmm. We finished John Sy, and probably John Jennings got up on stage and he said, if you like this, what do you do at the very end? Do you remember what he did at the very end?
I don't.
He said, next month we have Colton Whitley.
Oh, yes. Okay. Couldn't remember
At
his
the
name.
end of every meeting, you promote the next one. Here's the date.
Yes,
Here's
yeah.
the time. It's in the same building. It's at the same time. We go 10 to noon, 10 to noon, 10 to noon, 10 to noon. And then next month, you won't know this, Jennifer, we're doing an open house at my office for 2 hours to let people come see. My office is actually right behind me. That's what it looks like.
Yeah,
And there's
that's a
whole other
picture.
hall of rooms. We have 17 private offices, 4 conference rooms, the big glass mammoth conference rooms over there. It's beautiful. In fact,
Is that just your thing, or can we invite people?
yeah, it's for everybody. An open house means it's open. Open houses aren't.
I didn't know if it was,
This is
hey, my open houses are my open houses. I don't invite realtors.
My podcasting room, restoration hardware.
Oh,
furniture.
amazing. I'm so lucky to have that office.
Yep. And when the trees blossom in the spring, it's going to be beautiful. But here's the mammoth conference room right here. It's very
Gorgeous.
We come in here, big thick glass.
The cool thing about that too is that we have bonded a lot. I've had extra events. Of course, I do stuff with women, like with Sophia, and I've had some things. She's Unstoppable. Actually, Tony Robbins' wife, her event, I hosted there. So it's really cool to have different levels of events there.
Yeah. You think, well, if I had that, I'd be successful too. I didn't. I just opened this a year ago.
I know.
I opened to 3,500 agents in 2 years without this. This is called the splurge. This
It's
is
amazing.
called, I want to do this because it's fun. And so this is what it looks
Cool.
like. Nice
And we all love it.
furniture, couches here. We put our values on the wall, everything we value. That was fun to do.
Top notch.
We created the Napa conference room. The Everest was on the right. That's the big one. This one, if you look here, it's all, then you got all the Napa wineries, all the cool stuff there. Then we have the cafe here, kind of an open area. And then we put a big happy birthday, Brent. That's right. It was my birthday Sunday, 59. Everyone signed it.
Oh, yeah.
Happy
We always
birthday.
celebrate in Cabo.
Yeah. So this is the open areas. And we have a whole nother row of buildings there. Look at these rock stars. They're in here making it happy. Say hi. Look at that. They're killing it. They're killing it. So here's the Tahoe conference room. And of course, you won't believe this. It looks like Lake Tahoe. So we have beautiful pictures of beautiful Lake Tahoe if you've ever been there. Little driftwood. I call that my Moby Dick driftwood. It looks like Moby Dick the whale. It's just a piece of driftwood. Emerald Bay in Tahoe. And so we got this little 4-seater, like a title signing room. But we do events down here all the time. Why am I showing you this? I can't even remember. Anyways, thought you'd enjoy that. But have a hub. My first hub was half the size of this.
You said you were doing an open house.
This is it. Yeah, we're doing an open house here. We're showing off the office. But this is not how I did it. I had a little tiny office that was half the size of my current office. It's $950 a month. And I built it to 30,000 agents out of a $900 a month office. You don't have to have this. And then here's the #1 Keller Williams agent in the world 7 times. 7 times. Seriously, like a hamster in a cage. 7 times worldwide, Keller Williams. Just don't see that. I just opened it. There he is.
Hey,
Tom Daves, everybody. Woo! Say hi, Tom.
I'm
Dude.
so excited for Cabo.
Look at
I
it.
can't wait.
Push button, get enthusiasm.
Let's go.
Energy equals high energy equals high results, man. Stud. How big's your group now, Tom?
800, and we're growing strong. We've got some leaders that are going to Cabo, and
Come on, baby.
I'm on the phones right now. There's still time.
I love it. Thank you. I put up my new Walt Disney quote here. All of our dreams can come true if we have the courage to what? Pursue them.
Pursue them.
And then here's
What about yours? Where's your saying? Oh,
Mine's
it's over by your
down.
office.
It's deep. It's emotional. It moves you to the core. Right here. Let's go to
Gotta
Maku's.
share. You gotta share.
My favorite sushi restaurant in town. I'm known for this. Sorry, probably should have something really powerful, but that's what mine
That
is.
is powerful.
I'm always trying to get people to go eat sushi. All right, you guys, awesome. 1% Club today, a little crazy. I'm in a good mood. I'm out of here at 3:30 a.m. tomorrow morning for the airport. You get to the airport by 4, flight out at 6. Here I come, Cabo. Anyways, love you guys. I'm going early to go have fun. There'll be, I won't be doing the 1% Club next week. So if you can make a note, we're going to take a week off. We never do that, but I'm in Cabo. I'm going to go have fun. So we'll see you in 2 weeks. Hopefully you're all coming to Cabo, and otherwise we'll see you in 2 weeks. Much love. You guys are awesome. We'll catch you later. Bye.